When I watch Brandon Sutter today, he's everything that you want. When I see the size, I see the right shot. I was watching him win some faceoffs. I know it's only a scrimmage. I don't know because the pace of this is not anything I can evaluate accurately to see if it's even close. And that's why I don't put a ton of stock in preseason games either, to be honest. But man, watching him today, you're just like, yeah, fair point. He's like, this guy would be the perfect fourth liner if his conditioning is there. Right, because I think he's got enough skill that he can be a fourth line guy and chip in 8 to 10 goals kind of thing, kill some penalties. So and then Lane Peterson is the wild card for me. And I've asked my nephew about him because they play together, and he goes, you know what? He's got more skill than people think. And so I looked at Lane Peterson, a little bit smaller, but again, kind of the same thing. And then I look at Sam Gagner, and I'm like, man, Gagner's going to have a hell of a camp to beat out both of those guys.
No, absolutely. Like, there's going to be question marks around Sutter because of his situation, right? Hasn't played for a couple of years, long COVID. And I'll tell you what, the back half of Sutter's career, he's had a ton of injuries, right? He hasn't played. Go to his hockey DB profile. I haven't lately, but I'll bet you he hasn't played many 60-game seasons in the last half of his career. But and all those things we know about. There's issues with Gagner's coming off hip surgery. The Peterson kid, we just don't know much about. If all things being equal, to me, Sutter checks the boxes I want for my fourth line center, right? He's the best face-off man, I would suspect, of the three. He's the biggest of the three. Does he have enough skill? He's a fourth line center. How much skill do you need, right? Sorry about that. He's a fourth line center.
Fine. That's a fine.
How much skill do you need? Don't tell me my fourth line center needs to score me 20 goals. That's not what happens around here. I need a fourth line center that I could put out at the end of a game to win a draw when I'm leading 3-2. So I'm not that worried about skill for my fourth line center. Look at Ryan's down on that fourth line. What did he score last year? 12 goals?
Mm-hmm. Which is good.
So they got a little skill down there. They got enough skill down there, right? If you told me to pick a guy right now, sight unseen, as much as I like Sam Gagner as a man and as a person, I'm picking Sutter. But we're a long ways away from giving that job away, man.